Our beginning happened in 1992 when the masjid was established with a small house. The small house shortly became a masjid, and the masjid became the main hub for the Muslims who live in the city. The school started with a small classroom in the masjid. All of this started in the year 2000.
Convincing the community that an Islamic school was something that was going to be key in the development of their children's lives and provide them the well-rounded education, both academic, secular education, as well as the Islamic education and the tarbiyah, which is hard to sometimes put on paper, was worth it, was a difficult thing to do.
After seeing that the responsibility that falls on us as board members, as community members, as parents, to provide the space and to provide a safe haven for our kids and our children to grow in.
When I joined in 2015, we were around 89 students. Now we are 220. Alhamdulillah, we have K through 8th grade. We came and we start doing accreditation. So we are accredited by 2 agencies. Cognia is one of them, and CISNA, which is the Council of Islamic Schools, is another one. In preschool also, we have Better Beginning Level 3. And Level 3 means we are in a good quality of preschool program. And it's not just that will open for us grants, will open for us the voucher system for preschool.
The Huda Academy, just like the greater Muslim community at this point, is at an important crossroads as the political climate and the environment as a whole and technology continues to advance. Everyone is thinking about how we're going to raise our children in this environment and how we're going to make the school better.
Our teachers who spend their time, spend their energy, their effort to have an excellent education, and also our parents, our community members who support us all the time.
The main reason why we chose Huda Academy for our kids was to make sure that our kids felt comfortable with their Muslim identity and that they felt free to express themselves at school.
I really appreciate my parents for choosing Huda Academy instead of a public school. Huda Academy is not only about deen, but you can strengthen your subjects, including math, science, and etc.
I've enjoyed Huda Academy because it has brought me closer to my Islam and to my religion and helped me become a better Muslim.
I think the best way of looking at the impact of the school is looking at the students that have been a product of the school. And what we see is we see a bunch of students who are tied to the Quran, their personalities, and academically we see those students simultaneously to those things being well-rounded and succeeding within the academic realm and going on to colleges that provide them the best opportunities.
When people think of Islamic school, they feel like they have to sacrifice certain things that a public school could offer, things like clubs, opportunities, their academics. But here at Huda Academy, you don't have to sacrifice any of that for their spiritual growth.
Over the last 8 years, the school has dramatically shifted from a position of recruitment being the primary focus and financial stability. Those milestones now having been achieved, this is the first year we have a significant wait list on multiple classes in our school, and we see the demand increasing, especially in the backdrop of the voucher program, the LEARNS Act being passed in Arkansas. And we expect that the demand will have reached a point where this building can no longer hold us. We need a bigger space. We need a space that's deserving of the children that are coming in the community, that puts trust in us to take care of those children and educate them through the coming years.
The idea of the expansion came after we saw, alhamdulillah, the growth in the community. And we got close to reaching our capacity. And we saw that the need for the high school, the Islamic high school in the city, and knowing that we're the only Islamic school in the state of Arkansas, and there's no other options for any other Islamic education, thought that the best thing to do is to start a whole new project on a fresh side of the city, on 10 acres of land that we've purchased. So our vision was to build a whole community, inshallah, a school, a masjid, a gym, and a library, and to make it into our new campus in the west side of the city.
We don't have high school at this point because we don't have a place to have them in the school. So, and this is something, inshallah, when we move to the other building, we will have the capacity to take more students.
When I first heard that the school wanted to expand and open a new location in the West Side, I was really happy to hear this news because I know most of our community lives in the West Side, and it would make it a lot easier for us as parents to have it closer to where we live.
The school will accommodate close to 350, 400 students. So this will be, inshallah, enough for us to open the high school and to accommodate the needs and the growing enrollment that we have.
Some of the things that I would hope to see in our new school would be a bigger playground for our kids. You know, they need more space to play. I would also like to see some labs, a library, our soccer field. I know we have a lot of kids here that they like soccer, so we really need a fully functional soccer field for them.
We're gonna have bigger classrooms, more classrooms. Also the science lab. If I have science lab and the kids can do their experiment in each table, or they can have more equipments in that place.
The main concept of science are to be learned through doing stuff, hands-on stuff. That will definitely help the student understand the concepts better, and also it helps them to apply the concepts in the future in the real world scenarios. So that is why we need a good, big space for us so that we can have individual student learning spaces.
The land was purchased, fully paid for. The total cost for the land was $1.3 million. The land was cleared and ready for the building. The plans was 100% completed and was submitted to the city.
We are waiting on the City of Little Rock to finish their final reviews. I would say within the next few weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, we should be able to start the construction on this project.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, right now we have around 2.8 in the bank, ready to be used for the building of the new school. The $2.8 million, we're going to start with it, inshallah, very soon as we get the approval from the city and we get the permit. What we're going to do, we're going to do civil work, we're going to do utility work, we're going to start with the building pad of the school, then start building the main building of the school. Then we will have to keep raising funds to be able to start finishing the interior of the school as we go and as money comes, inshallah.
This is an investment for everyone here because with quality education, these kids will grow up and become important members of our society. They will be our leaders, our teachers, and they will play important roles. And it all starts with their education as a kid.
This is the future of Muslims. This is the future of our next generation in the city of Little Rock, in the state of Arkansas. And we want everybody to be on board. It's crucial to see the communities coming together and people supporting this project, inshallah.
An Islamic school, no matter where it is located, but especially here in Little Rock, is not just a product catered towards a specific target audience with children within the age group that go to school. It is required within the larger mosaic of an understanding of an investment for this community as a whole. If we as a community, as a Muslim community, in the same vein as our beloved Prophet ﷺ, who built a community that required tarbiyah and education and a long-term understanding of where we're going as a community as a whole, the school is a vital and crucial piece for every single person. There is no way that we can see a future for Islam in our community in America without understanding that we need to invest in the education, the environment, and the tarbiyah of our children. The school should be something that every single person wakes up in the morning and says, where does my dollar, my time, my energy, and my resources do the most valuable thing within this community? It is within this place. It is within the place that we get to educate and raise the next generation for this community as a whole.